All right, so here we're on the outdoor unit now. So this is the Carrier 4-ton, Carrier Infinity 4-ton green speed, variable speed air conditioner, rated at 24 CO2, the highest rated capacity unit in their catalog. This is a Bluetooth module, so we're going to connect to it. Just want to connect us in. Sometimes this thing doesn't want to connect. I don't know why. It's a pain in the butt. Right there's your status code to Amber. 1 1 1. Okay. So it doesn't seem like it wants to connect. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn it off. We're going to attach by near frequency. This thing's a little sharp. I have no idea if that's poison ivy, but I'm not taking chances. I took it out, the disconnect. We gotta let it dissipate for 2 minutes. My meters are right there. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one right here, and then this is the communication bus that we need to be testing. I'm very itchy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this right here. Take it out. Oh, you saw that? Ooh, buddy, that was loose. That was loose like a goose. Maybe that's why it's not going on low stage. Man, I think that's poison ivy. I'm gonna redo these connections just because if that one's compromised, I don't like to take my chances. So when you come to troubleshoot these infinities, better safe than sorry. What we can do is check our volts DC from there. A to B, A to C. It's hot today. That's good. 3.4. It's on the higher side. Well, let's dip down. Might be a thermostat issue. I don't know. Let's like 3.4. Check this one. Okay, 2.8. Now I'm gonna check this one. E to C. And the reason it's fluctuating right now is because the control's in place. If I had taken out the control, it'd be solid. So now I'm gonna put something in there. Take my resistance readings. This one. We have to give it 2 minutes. to deal with that, I'm going to put some lever nuts. See the ground will be here. Zero ohms. 0 ohms. Next is going to be D to ground. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So as you can see, it's a very involved process to get all these data points. It's not easy. That was supposed to be a well. Okay. So now we're going to get from volts DC, we're going to turn the power back on and check our outdoor unit. So right here is the outdoor. So let me take this out. I don't know why they put auger tape on there. So I replaced these fuses. The fuses I found here, one of them had a tape on it for some reason. I don't know why. Just here we have A to B, 1.771 volts DC. I put it right there. Now we're going to check A to C. .775 volts DC. Next one is B to C. And then we have here 4.7 millivolts. 4.7 millivolts. Okay, now we're checking AC on the C and D. Zero. Okay, we're done with the measurements. We have our resistance, we have our grounding, we have our volts DC. Now we're just going to tie it into the existing circuit. We're going to wire these things in like this. The reason I like this is because we can slip them in. So I'm going to take the screen, put it there. There you go. That's done. Look, just yellow. That's done. I can rotate it to see if it got in all the way. It did. And I'm going to do my white for good measure. Lift this up. That's it. Okay. And this one we're not using. We're just going to have green is A, yellow is B, and white C. So we have a 3 connection outside. Everything is solid. That's solid, that's spinning. That's thinking. One thing to be aware of is take a picture of this diode right here, because those dip switches have significance. So the first and the second, one of them corresponds to communication versus non-communication, and the second dip switch corresponds to AC versus non-AC, which would be heat pump. That's why you see here the terminals that correspond to heat pump. We ran into a situation that came from factory with the wrong dip switches, and I pulled it up on ChatGPT 4.5 model and figured it out. Oh man, it's hot. Alright, we're done here. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. I'm going to try to get into the service app again. We'll see if it works. You got in. Boom. Pairing. I don't know if it's going to make it. There's one fault, active fault, 83-10. So that's good information. There's a fault right now on the outdoor. Let's see what it means. Refresh. No active faults now. Go to system. Here's your system information for the outdoor. Again, sometimes it's a hit or miss. You saw when I first got here, I tried to do this and it didn't work. But it might have been that loose white wire that was resulting in the less than consistent operation. I'm going to go to firmware. I have latest version 11, Bluetooth modules 4, and then the variable frequency drive is A036. I'm going to go back. Alright, before I do that, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to attach it to the service ticket. Now I'm going to go to system. Was that the one I was on? So, firmware. Oh, okay, so each one is up there on the ribbon, corresponds to the buttons. It's the same thing. So this is a little bit different than the inside. No active faults. That's good. The outdoor looks good. Let me make sure it's identified as an AC. Where's our AC? Air conditioning, cooling. Load it on. 255 volts line voltage. You can also compare it there, see if that's what you get. Alright, look at those switches. I'm going to take a general video of the overall unit. All these little LEDs have significance. And these are my connections that I re-established out here, just to have solid connections. And that's a wrap. Look at those switches. I'm going to take a general video of the overall unit. All these little LEDs have significance. And these are my connections that I re-established out here, just to have solid connections. And that's a wrap.